development, understanding, youth empowerment, academic excellence and artistry. Nurture. With options to study in a homeschooling, virtual campus, and an on-campus setting. DUYAN Learning Center, Mactan Arts Academy, continues to be your partner in your child's holistic education.
What is distance education? Distance education is a form of education in which the main elements include physical separation of teachers and students during instruction and the use of various technologies to facilitate student-teacher and student-student communication or interaction. It was originally offered to non-traditional students, such as those that are part-time or full-time workers, non-residents, sick, disabled, or individuals in remote areas who are unable to attend regular and traditional classes, to name a few. There are 4 characteristics present in distance education. First, it has to be provided by an educational institution or a school. Informal and self-study methods do not qualify. Example, those who learn stuff on YouTube. Second, there really has to be a geographic separation and in some cases, even time difference between the teacher and the student. This is why homeschooling is not considered a distance education program. Third, some form of communication, whether low-tech or high-tech or a combination of both, is being harnessed. As information and communication systems become more sophisticated and widely available and affordable, the separation between teachers and students is becoming less of a concern or deterrent for learning. As expected, the advent of email, mobile phones, and the internet have contributed to the exponential growth in distance learning opportunities. Lastly, especially in the case of higher learning, distance education allows for learning groups or learning communities to flourish. Students can connect with like-minded individuals and groups around the world, thereby reducing the sense of isolation. The earliest recorded distance education course was provided by Sir Isaac Pitman in the 1840s in England. He sent the course through postage mail. In 1858, the University of London became the first university to offer distance learning degrees to students via correspondence courses. The United States followed around 1892, and by 1902, complete textbooks instead of single lessons were mailed to close to 1 million students. In 1938, around 200 city schools and many colleges and universities broadcast educational programs for the public schools using radio broadcast. In the 1950s, instructional courses for television broadcast were being developed at the University of Iowa, and by the 1970s, community colleges all across the United States had created courses for broadcast on local television stations. In fact, many informal courses or lessons are still being taught on TV until today. Who among you remembers Sesame Street? Patibot? Or Siniskwela? About the same time, various experiments in computer-based education were being conducted, such as programmed or computer-assisted instruction, in which computers are used to present learning materials consisting of text, audio, and video, and to evaluate students' progress. IBM was at the forefront of these studies. At this point, what we can say is that these technologies Although they allowed for teaching and learning to occur, there was little to no interaction between the teachers and the students. Feedback from teacher to student and vice versa took time as they are sent via postage mail, even if the lesson was delivered through radio or TV. Furthermore, unlike in correspondence courses, students needed to attend regular schedules of courses broadcasted on TV or radio. Once you miss an episode, it would be difficult to catch up. However, replays could be broadcasted at a later time. The next major advancement in educational technology came when computer scientists and engineers started linking computers together to form what is now called the Internet. This enabled the development of a new era in distance learning. As we can see, the modalities proposed by the Department of Education, as well as those embraced by many private schools, are well verified by history, and they have stood the test of time. What is virtual campus? A virtual campus or e-campus is a specific and recent type of distance education program in which courses or classes are conducted partially or fully online, often with the assistance of a teacher or a tutor. Many K-12 schools, colleges, and universities offer online courses in one form or another. Furthermore, many online courses that offer short or long courses like cooking, gardening, music, and other technical vocational courses like those offered by TESDA may also fall under this category. DUYAN's virtual campus system will be made possible by the following platforms. First, the online array of applications that we will use is G Suite for Education by Google. However, we will continue to use Microsoft Office applications in creating standard documents. Second, the Learning Management System or LMS that we will use is Google Classroom. In other words, Google Classroom is our virtual classroom. The digital textbooks will be uploaded in each virtual classroom, and there is possibly one virtual classroom per learning area or subject. That's the third. These ebooks are copyright protected and cannot be downloaded or printed. Nevertheless, parents may choose to purchase physical copies of the textbooks if they wish to. From time to time, the teachers will provide documents and worksheets that may be downloaded and printed. Number 4, the primary means of written communication will be Gmail, Google's email platform. Fifth, the primary means of audio and video communication will be Google Meet. This application allows for synchronous interaction and video conferencing comparable to Facebook Messenger and Zoom meeting. Lastly, the primary means of delivering assessments is Google Form. Now, we all know the benefits of studying in a physical school, such as having opportunities to interact and socialize with peers, use facilities that are not available at home, and the ability to talk to your teacher in person. But students also have a lot to gain by studying from home in the virtual campus setup. Here are the benefits of learning at home. There will be more sleep for growing children. The schedule is flexible and it can work around parents' work schedule. There is no traffic. Studying is less costly. Children will be safe from health risks. The child can learn at his or her own pace. There is a chance for children to develop independent learning skills like goal setting. There will be more opportunities for play, and learning is integrated with real-life situations. Children can learn to navigate the world of technology under parent supervision. And lastly, there will be more opportunities to develop and reinforce family and Christian values. In another session, we will discuss more about Google Classroom. Thank you. See you next time.